catch me on the downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide, downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low.
All right, y'all. So we got a question for y'all. So we're talking, discussing, and we're wondering who would be the perfect NBA player now to build a franchise around. So who wants to go first? Real quick.
I'll take it off. No people gonna say this is boring, but I'm gonna go with Nikola Jokic. I think that he is still the best player in the NBA. In terms of damn.
I feel like Jokic is like a safe pick. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
I feel like Jokic is like a safe pick.
We already started with the disrespect.
Proceed.
Come on, man. But I'm gonna go with Nikola Jokic, man. I do think that he is the best center in the NBA, best player in the NBA, and he can do so many things offensively. He's the ideal player to build around because you can put some guys around him that may not be the most talented guys, and they can still function. I mean, he won the NBA championship with Jamal Murray as a second option. So I think that goes to show that if you draft well, you can build around him. I think that also coaching, that's a guy that you don't really have to coach. He kind of runs on autopilot. So I think with that, in terms of like the defense, we all know how that can go. But this is just who you're building your franchise with. Number 1 overall pick, I'm going with Nikola Jokic.
Heard. I've been thinking about this pick. I think I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards because you got a defensive player. You got somebody that gets the crowd. I mean, gets his team going.
Gets the people going.
Good
nephews will buy
charisma. Niece and nephews gonna buy his shoes. I also think if you actually build somebody around this team rather than like piecing like Gobert and stuff, we ain't gotta worry about that. We building somebody around him and build a solid foundation around him, then I think you actually gonna get somewhere, and it's actually gonna get somewhere like pretty quick. Yeah, I think that's what I got. I'm going in.
I'm gonna pick Aura Man himself. Schemes Man himself. I'm gonna pick SGA man. SGA man. I feel like SGA he can do it. First I was gonna say somebody else, man.
Yeah. That kind of shocked me.
Yeah, we thought I was gonna say.
I thought, you said him in previous.
No, well, I saw something on Twitter and it was like, build your team, build your super team. It was like superstar duo.
Oh, and that was a superstar
point guard.
pick.
Yeah, that's superstar pick because Embiid can do everything offensively and defensively.
Gotcha.
And then my superstar duo, I picked Tatum and Brown, and then point guard, I can't remember who I picked, and then defensive player, I picked Evan Mobley.
So this is just opposite from that.
Okay. Okay, it was that one right there.
Okay, keep going.
I picked
bookmark that. I'll post
Embiid, Tatum and Brown. Who's the other guy? I think I picked
Oh, De'Aaron Fox is a good one. That's a good one.
I think I picked Hallie. Yeah, I picked Hallie because I feel like Hallie would fit better. And then Mobley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I went.
I feel like Fox is
with
Fox is
let's go back to SGA.
Yeah. I feel like SGA, he's the perfect superstar in my opinion.
Okay, so question
perfect
for both of you guys because you got Anthony Edwards right here. We got SGA. What is in terms of criteria? What are you valuing the most? Because are we valuing winning? Is it to draft? Because I know that drafting who is to be the face of your franchise. There are a lot of factors that come into play. And got that marketability. SGA, he's very consistent. So I know there are different factors that come into play. I just want to know what you guys is.
So big thing I'm evaluating is Or. When you think of Or, who you think of? Playboy Cardi, Kanye West, LeBron James.
What?
Michael Jordan.
You said LeBron James? Okay.
God forbid, Adolf
2018
Hitler.
LeBron James.
SGA is not in that class,
God
sir.
forbid.
Respectfully.
Adolf Hitler.
Say that a little loud for me real quick.
What?
Michael Jackson.
What?
You're looking at guys like that.
Dog, you put
Adolf Hitler.
You put
We're
You look at guys like
you
this.
put-
Like,
This is the last
LeBron
video
James.
we're making. We're getting canceled.
You put LeBron James, MJ, Shea, and Adolf Hitler in the same conversation, in the same category.
Hey man, they all got conquerors heart.
Hey man, it was a great time while it lasted. This will be the last video that we post.
You're looking at guys
We're
like
getting
that,
canceled.
right? So when I look at the SGA,
World War II.
when I look at the SGA, I look at man, SGA just him. It just radiate from him.
Tristan comes around. No homo. No homo. Crazy, bro. Dude's a hunk, bro. Oh my god. I saw this dude standing in front of me. I was like, thank God my girlfriend's not here. Oh my god. He came in with a SWAT team of people, and he walked in. He looked like this, looked right at me, and I went like this to get up, like, hey, hi, and he's like. Talked to his friends, they like separated, and I sat back down. I go, okay, maybe he doesn't know who I am yet. I'll wait until Andrew comes. He goes, hi, shakes his hand, and I was like, in my head, I go, we are never gonna be friends. This guy hates my guts.
Like him and Ant, you could just feel the aura.
You talking about the fist that he wears in the
No. I'm talking about everything.
That's all he got. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy. The aura, just the aura, like
He has more aura than Ant.
they going band for band.
Okay,
They
sir.
going band for band.
Okay,
man.
sir.
Like,
Okay. Wow.
Like I really wanted Aura Bowl this this conference finals. I was kind of mad that Thunder lost, but
I'm not gonna lie. No disrespect. In terms of aura, give me Luka Doncic over SGA.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't agree with you on that one. Luka or I can't agree.
Because one thing I will say.
You're joking, right?
Because one thing I will say.
Whoa, you're joking, right?
Can I finish?
No, well,
I'm not joking.
I asked you the question before you started. So
I
you're
am
joking,
very
right?
serious. I'm very serious. Because one thing I will say, that game 5 against the Minnesota Timberwolves,
That's not what we're
that
talking
was
about.
aura. That was aura, in
That's
my
not what-
opinion. That was Michael Jordan, Kobe
That's not what we're
Bryant
talking about.
type energy.
That's not what we're talking about. We're
Was
talking
it
about-
not?
You're talking about one game. We're talking about aura.
But that's him, though. That's him. That's the
That's
definition
one
of him.
game of him. We're talking about aura. I can bring up.
I need examples of SGA other than his
Game one.
fits.
Game one. First round.
What do you do?
Shoot,
Did you watch the
SGA,
game,
his
sir?
fits.
Yes, I did, but
Hey, did you see the clutch buckets? Like,
Luka Doncic doesn't have clutch buckets. What are we talking about?
SGA and runs, he be having that aura. I ain't gonna lie.
What are we talking about?
SBA be talking that talk.
like,
And Luka Doncic does not. Like, what are we
Dog.
talking about?
but he just got aura. Luka,
I'm
no
just-
man. It's
Dog,
okay,
Luka
bro.
just be like smiling.
I will be
Smile,
editing these
bro.
clips because I will continue to run the Luka
Playoff
Doncic
shit. Playoff
clips
shit too.
of Luka Doncic talking crazy to the crowd, talking crazy to.
That's okay.
Rudy
but that's not
Gobert
really
and Anthony
aura, though.
Edwards?
Yeah, that one.
Then what are y'all talking about?
Look at his tweets. Look at his tweets.
See, what does this have to do with basketball,
Look at
bro?
the aura.
This had
Look at
nothing
the aura. Oh, look
skills,
at
the
the
skills.
aura. The skills. That's
Dog,
what I'm
the
saying. The
skills.
skills, man. Skills, man.
Most meaningful person to ever step over Jesus, MLK, Shea, and Albert Einstein.
I'm saying, man, he got aura. That's okay. Okay.
Okay, so well, I'm thinking of this conversation is unserious. We're not really taking this conversation
I'm being
serious.
very, very serious. As you said earlier, I'm being very serious.
Anyways, enough with the Shea.
As soon as I heard Adolf Hitler into the conversation, I knew that we were off base and we weren't.
But now you was laughing at me when I said Braun. Where he was.
No, he was laughing about Brian.
I
was laughing about Adolf Hitler.
said 2018,
I
bro.
better get thumbnail. Like,
Anyways,
Adolf Hitler and Shea.
moving away from Shea, Anthony Edwards. He's nice package.
He can
Nice
be
package coming with,
conversation that we're talking
I'm
about.
saying,
for-
I'll say pause.
You got the like I said, you got the charisma. You know, he's a defensive player, and
Right.
he always looks to improve, and he looks to win. His mid range.
That's kind of questionable.
Okay. We're refraining from
That
it.
brother be getting tired.
Yeah, he be looking for
Yeah,
the
he
ball.
get tired, but
So
he still wants to win.
You saw those clips during like game 5. He was like, man, yo,
Yeah,
pass me the ball.
I'm not gonna lie. I respect him kind of went down based off of that.
Anyways,
what's he talking about?
Anyways,
he kind of seemed like that person to me, so I wasn't really surprised.
Anyways, like I was saying.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Like I said, you got the defense. You got to score. I don't care.
What you mean you don't care? You
okay, you said okay.
I gotta come to Jalen defense. When you talked about why you would pick SGA, you didn't mention anything about basketball. You just talked about
you talked about his aura.
So why are you bringing up steals and scoring?
Well,
what they got to do anything?
I have a perfect equivalence. When we talk about Playboy Cardi, do we talk about his music when we talk about his aura? No, you just look at. You just feel the aura.
But did anybody say, man, you gotta pick one rapper, man, best rapper out right now? Any people saying Playboy Cardi's name?
This man right here.
Then that shows a lot. That shows a lot. Cause I think one thing we have to circle back. We have to circle back to why we asked the question. You had a franchise, who would you pick? At the end of the day, do you play to win the game?
This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello?
One seed? Huh. Hold on. Can you look up the NBA standings from this season? This past season, 2023 and 2024?
Didn't the Oklahoma City Thunder and Denver Nuggets did they have the same record?
Who's the one seed?
That's cool, but how many championships does SGA have?
Whoa, so we're talking about
how many MVPs does he have? Because MVP means most valuable player.
Time out.
Sir?
Time out. Because you're all over the place. So, versus team record. Now you're talking about MVPs. Can you be consistent? This team record, right?
Well, no, I said winning.
Well, so hold on. If that's the case with being consistent, does he not just say from time to time chase a 30 ball? Does he not stat pad to a 30 ball? I can find.
I mean, he's missing 31 points, but
I can find.
I'm looking right here from the NBA standings in the West.
Same record.
And I see
same record.
Number 1 is the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Can you read me the wins and losses? I think it's the same record.
And then number
57-25.
Number 2 is the Denver Nuggets. I'm just seeing that, and we're talking about winning. And then number 3 is the Timberwolves.
How many wins did the Oklahoma City Thunder have?
So you picked the guy that was third seed. You picked the guy that was second seed. And I picked the guy that was first seed.
Why does it matter when we're talking about building around?
We're talking about winning. Okay.
Yeah, because wait, I got a question. Is winning only regulated to the regular season? Does winning not also include the postseason? Because one of those guys has a championship, sir.
Time out. Your guy, he lost in the second round, as my guy did. So why are we bringing up postseason if they kind of matched up there?
But also, wait, are we just talking about? Are we only including one season?
What do you mean?
Are we not talking about full body of work as well? Because my guy has My guy has 3 MVPs and a championship.
Yeah, we got youngins over here.
What you mean?
That's cool.
I think Shea is like 25, 26.
Okay.
I think Jokic is like 29.
What has he done? He ain't done shit.
Second MVP for him this year. One seed.
He got to win a championship.
Okay.
That's my thing. Like me personally,
I thought we was building like a team. So like, if you getting lottery pick, who's the first guy you getting? I didn't know we was.
I think Jokic has the most impact on winning, and at the end of the day, a franchise wants to win a championship.
I feel like with Shea, like you can get guys that.
Like my thing, if we're trying to evaluate people based off of if they can be a runway model, okay, yeah, go with Shea. Because I mean, Jokic, he doesn't have he's built like Groot from Minions, so he doesn't have the body. But my thing is, me personally, if I'm a GM, you want to know how GMs keep their job? They keep their job by winning championships, sir. Not by having
GMs keep their job by getting money. And SGA, SGA, he can sell out tickets, man. He's got that aura, man. It's okay,
brother.
Hey.
If you're winning games, you're putting people in the seats.
Hey, forget what they say.
SGA was putting people in seats.
As soon as the NBA draft starts, you hear this? I'm taking Anthony Edwards.
We're not moved.
Yeah, I'm not moved.
We're not
I'm
moved.
not moved again.
I think.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, then who's gonna be the closest to going to the finals next? Ant or Shay?
Next year?
Yeah.
Give me Shay.
I
feel like
I would second that opinion as well.
Yeah. Give me Shay because I feel like
I just think
the Timberwolves they have more flaws with their team than the Thunder in my opinion. I just think the Thunder they just need the Thunder.
They're on the way up.
The Thunder they just needed this year as an experience booster.
I agree with that.
This is their first year in the postseason.
Mm-hmm.
With this group, I know Shea was in there a couple years ago with CP3, but that was 1 year, and those guys weren't there. So I feel like these guys, they got rid of Josh Giddey. So the defensive backcourt.
Oh yeah, they picked up Caruso. You like that?
That was a good pickup.
They're gonna be having boys in jail.
Yeah, the clamps finna be crazy.
Caruso, and
Dort.
They gonna be looking like the late '90s.
If Dort goes up against
the Celtics, bro.
If Dort goes up against Luka Doncic again, it might be a problem. Because Lou Dort, the defense wasn't there.
Huh?
I mean, that's never accurate.
Oh, when
we can look up Luka Doncic.
When Thunder and Dallas Mavs were playing, I remember you was talking about you was paying attention to how Lou Dort was constantly fouling, wasn't playing good defense.
But he was getting away with it though. But my thing is, if you add an additional defender in Caruso, that series is not the same.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Josh Giddey was unplayable in that series.
Yeah, Josh Giddey was unplayable. Like his plus minus was so bad
that
like they couldn't even play him, and he was a starter.
I think that the Minnesota Timberwolves, sir, they might have missed an opportunity.
And then
they'll be back.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I forgot. What's the name that played good that series?
Who?
You talking about the Thunder series?
Yeah. What's his name?
Who? Jalen Williams?
Talking about
Yeah. J-Dub. He didn't play good that series.
Yeah, his shooting.
He was on and off.
And that series could have went to 7. So.
Yeah, I think that
that's food for thought. I feel like this was a good year for OKC, and I feel like OKC
it's something to build on.
OKC versus Celtics, I like that. I like that a lot.
I want to see a Thunder versus the Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals. Conquerors hockey clash off, and then you know what I'm saying. Whoever wins that, they go into Boston. And out of like the 3 people that we picked, those 3 teams, I think they got the best chance at beating Boston.
I think to wrap it up, at the end of the day, and y'all gonna see this in videos to come, I value winning. At the end of the day, we play to win the game. At the end of the day, when we're placing these bets, like when Caleb had bragging rights, he didn't have bragging rights because Tatum had the most aura. He had bragging rights because Tatum and Brownie won the series. So it's all about winning at the end of the day.
I ain't gonna lie. Tatum the second guy I was finna say. Like
I was gonna say Tatum too.
I was gonna say Tatum because
I think
Tatum's actually one of the. I think Jokic, SGA, Tatum. Based off how those guys play, I feel like they're like it's easy to put pieces around them.
Yeah, especially Tatum
also
with
in
what he's
order.
bringing.
In that order with Jokic.
Well, no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying there's assortment of guys.
Fraudian slip.
Okay.
I peeped that.
Okay.
Subconsciously, Jokic just won. That's okay. And it's okay.
Okay.
Because Jokic, he's stepping up in that marketability. Y'all saw the Despicable Me commercials.
I thought I looked really good that day. I put on this beautiful suit that said, I'm in business.
Like the one you're wearing?
Yes.
Then what happened?
They say I looked like Gru.
Why does that bother you?
It doesn't.
Then why bring it up?
Because they won't leave me alone.
They?
Guys, I'm not your boss.
So
I know you would move.
Going into the top players in the league, where's Tatum moved to?
Tatum's 5.
5.
5 or 6.
Where's Jaylen Brown in now?
He was first team All NBA.
Jaylen Brown, I saw Celtics fans getting mad because
that's where it gets kind of tricky because
he's definitely like top 15. He may maybe like a.
Tatum is 5. He can't be top 15 because they're supposed to be kind of close.
I don't think so. I think Tatum 6 and Brown is like 15 because I'm looking at like I saw a list from like the NBA. They was doing a list and they had like.
So you don't think that they're close then?
Well, I think they just have different roles because like Tatum's the number 1, so he's gonna get most of the attention from the defense, and Brown's the clear number 2, and Brown gets easier coverages. So I kind of look at it like that a little bit because Brown is a number 2. Now, when you start ranking other players in that top 10, now you're going to start bringing up Bron, AD, KD, Booker, and top 10. Then 10 to 15, do you have and there's been a major debate. Do you have Jaylen Brown over what's his face in Cleveland? Donovan Mitchell? You have him over Donovan because I don't.
I can't because he's never done anything.
Do you have him over Jalen Brunson?
No.
Do you have him over what's some other guys?
De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
Nah.
Maybe, I think your point is valid, but I think that this goes
it's the
to
roles. Like I wouldn't have a number.
Just his role is just very impactful.
Because like the NBA is so talented right now, I wouldn't really have a number 2 like that high and like my top 10. Like
but I think that's where the media has to take some accountability because they're saying that it's comparable, but I've never heard like there are media personalities out here saying that Jaylen Brown is better than Jason Tatum. But I've never heard them say that Jaylen Brown is a top 10 player. But Tatum has consistently been in those conversations.
They switch it up every year. It's like,
and that's why it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah,
the media is they're not really.
It's annoying because I remember in 2022 they used to blame either one of them. So in 2022 it was like, oh yeah, Tatum's not that guy. Brown's better. You go to the next year, Tatum
got a lot of backlash last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You go to the next year, 2023, Tatum averages 30 points. And you go to the postseason, Tatum tweaks the ankle. They come back down from 3-0. And then they lost that game 7, and I think Jaylen Brown, 8 turnovers? And everybody was blaming Jaylen Brown. He shot like 33% from the field. Everybody blaming him. They was like, he ain't got no left hand. And they was like, and they were saying Tatum's the guy. Now you go to this season, and then Brown wins Eastern Conference MVP, and then Finals MVP, and they were like, "Oh no, Brown's better." It's like which one is it from the media? Because it seems like the media
consistency.
Yeah, we know what the media is doing though. They trying to those guys apart.
If Tatum was to be hurt in the finals, I don't know. I
think we do know that they would lose.
Yeah, as a number 1 option, Jaylen Brown wouldn't be like a straight up number 1 option.
Because like to me, Jaylen Brown
he's tunnel vision.
Yeah, he's tunnel vision. Like whenever he gets the ball and he starts going to dribble mode, I'm already know he's trying to shoot a mid range.
And he dribbles so loosely too.
I'm saying like he's perfect in his role. Like the number 2.
I feel like when the double teams start coming.
Yeah. Because he's low-key a better scorer than Tatum. So in his number 2 role, he's gonna get less guys focusing on him. He's gonna get less doubles. We saw the finals. He wasn't getting as much doubles as Tatum was. Like once Tatum blew by his man, he was getting beat by like 2-3 guys at the rim.
This is not like the same, but it's kind of like Kobe Shaq, where Kobe's getting a lot of one-on-one action.
Yeah,
because Shaq is attracting those double teams.
He getting a double team.
Mm-hmm. So,
and I actually think Jaylen Brown is a better scorer than Tatum.
But I think
go off the efficiency.
The difference between Jaylen Brown and Kobe is that Kobe had the skill set, so he could be on his own, and when Shaq left, and he could operate and get those double teams. I don't think Jaylen Brown has that skill set. Because he doesn't know how. I think it's because he hasn't really seen double teams, so he doesn't know how to kind of take.
Yeah, that's when I saw like
his playmaking is not
the
there.
Boston Celtics fans. They were like, they went on the ranking. I think Brown was ranked 15 and Booker was ranked 13, and then they was like, Jaylen Brown, we still putting him in Booker combos, and I'm like, what's wrong with that? And
he's not there yet.
Yeah, I don't think he's there yet because I can see Booker. I look at it like this: like if you put Booker on the team, and he's number 1 option, and we seen this like 2022,
they can make it to the finals.
They can make it to the finals. They can be a top seed. If you put Jaylen Brown on a team in the Eastern Conference, and he's the clear number 1, do you think they'll be a top 4 seed? I don't really think so.
They'll be like a remember. That's what
I'm saying. I feel like they'll be like a 5-6 seed.
Remember before he was in those trade talks, and before he got the contract, he was in trade talks about like him maybe going to Portland for Dame. Like if he would have got traded for Dame, Portland Trailblazers, they would be one of the worst teams.
They'd be like
they're not making the playoffs. But like I think the Portland Trailblazers are a terrible team. I'm saying like you put them on the average team, you put them on the Hornets, they probably gonna be because like him, they probably gonna be a 6-7 seed.
Potentially, yeah.
So,
but Tatum gets you into that.
Yeah. Tatum gets you in the top 3, my opinion. Top 4, definitely. So, yeah, it's just different. I think it's called
just the media, man. Just the media.
Yeah. It's just the media poking those guys, but It is what it is. But yeah, trying to go to
Yeah, with that being said, y'all let us know who y'all would build y'all franchise around. Because it's a lot to choose from. You know, everybody has their mixed opinions on who's the better player. But without further ado, hey, we'll catch y'all later, man.